Neither of them had imagined this to be the end result. They couldn't believe what was happening to them. How could they do this? This is not fair. We should be given another chance. It was the grand finale, and the judges can't be so biased. What's our bloody fault? Anamika shouted in frustration. The technician was an asshole. How the fuck did he not check our equipment before the performance? I sensed something fishy, said Vikrant, and the blame game continued. Yuvi hadn't said a word till then. He still couldn't believe what had happened a few minutes back. A tear came rolling down his cheek. Though he had taken drugs that evening, he was well in control of the situation and had given one of the finest performances of his life before everything went haywire. Both Anamika and Vikrant were voicing their frustration loudly, and Yuvi's silence was killing them. Will you speak up, for God's sake? Anamika screamed. Yuvi was still quiet and didn't look up until Anamika shook him by his shoulders. Can you just leave me alone, you bitch? It's all because of you. Who told you to fuck it up? You and your boyfriend messed everything up. It's all because of him. Oops, sorry. It's all because of you. Just get lost. Yuvi walked off in anger. Vikrant ran after him and tried to stop him from leaving. Vikrant was confused and upset with what was happening around him. He wanted to calm down the two and resolve the issue. Yuvi, at least listen to me. How are you so sure that it was because of him? Vikrant screamed. Yuvi stopped and looked back in anger. Do you think I'm a fucking fool? I saw him talking with the technicians a few seconds before our show. He obviously messed everything up. He had told her he will screw it up, and he did. Saying this, he walked away. Vikrant gave up. He realized the situation was out of his hand, and there was nothing he could do to pacify Yuvi. Anamika's sour relationship with her boyfriend had cost them big time. It was probably going to be the last performance of their lives. The hopes that they had shared, the dreams that they had seen, all of it was suddenly swept out of their lives like dust on the floor. Anamika was heartbroken by Yuvi's words. She tried to regain composure and, collecting her thoughts, messaged her ex-boyfriend. I have given up on my dream because I don't want my group to suffer. You envied me, but why my group? Why my band? You think you have achieved all that you wanted and can now stop me from achieving mine? I'm not a girl who will sit back and cry. Do whatever you want. I give a damn. You have no balls. Fuck off, bastard. Rajhans College had lost the competition and the trophy too. Yuvi didn't bother to wait for the results and left with his girlfriend. Vikrant was speechless and didn't know how to react, while Anamika sat alone trying to understand what had just happened. She felt like she was trapped in a cage. She sensed the end was near. The end of their band, Vayu. Chapter 1. That Seductive Night. Mia Bella, Horsecast Village, Delhi. 14th September 2013, 10 p.m. No amount of coffee, no amount of crying, no amount of whiskey, no amount of wine, I gotta have you, sang the mesmerizing voice while I chilled with my friend Sakshi at the Mia Bella pub. Sakshi, one of my best friends, was effortlessly beautiful. She was of medium height, with narrow shoulders, slender legs and a tiny waist. She had an air of confidence about her. Her jet black curls blew in the evening breeze like the black waves that blow over the ocean on stormy nights. Her fair skin glowed, and her eyes had the spark that could set forests ablaze. But her best feature was her smile. She could light up any party with just her smile. I admired her as a friend since she had always stood by me whenever I needed someone. Our friendship was over a decade old, but we couldn't meet very often due to the long distance between us. I had little clue about good places to eat in Delhi, so I had to ask Sakshi to decide where to go. When we reached Mia Bella around 10 p.m., Sakshi told me that we needed to climb 3 floors. I pleaded with Sakshi that I was tired, but she remained stubborn and took me upstairs. By the time we reached the rooftop, I had a big smile on my face. All my tiredness evaporated into thin air. It had a terrific view of the lake, and the cold breeze made it feel even more amazing. I hugged Sakshi for gifting me a pleasant evening after a tiresome day at work. We placed our order and waited for the dishes to arrive. No amount of coffee, no amount of crying, he continued singing. The voice of the singer left me spellbound. Adi, will you pay attention to me or should I leave?